Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Prizzle Reacts. As you can see from the picture there, unbelievable, unbelievable. It's like that Obi Trice song, Hopefully She Got Some Teeth, you know, because man waked up in the morning and realised who he'd seen, and he probably saw something that came out of a horror movie. He thought, this is not the woman I've married, this is something different. But this is all the things that I'm saying that man should have checked for first signs. You should have took her swimming on the first day. You really should have. If you took her swimming, you would have known exactly what the situation was. Or even on the second day. You know what I mean? Or just an activity where she's sweating a lot. I don't mean that sort of stuff. But I mean when she's sweating. So you can just see. You can just take a glance. Take a picture into all of everything. But you've been to this woman's house before you married her. You've seen pictures of this woman. You're telling me you have not seen one picture of her just on a bad day. Not one picture where it's the had a bad day, taking one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. But the fact of the matter is, you've decided to leave her just because she looks like someone else, something else, like the Arrow monologue. But I understand it. You feel like you've been catfished. But you should have known this a long time ago before you decided to put a ring on it, like the Beyonce song. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. But you decided to put a ring on it. So you basically signed, sealed, and delivered it like Stevie Wonder and just said, we're going to be together. We belong together, Mariah Carey sayings. But what you've effectively done is now just gone and said, hey, you don't look the same as you did. You look completely different. But they also say you connected on an emotional level, right? If you didn't connect with this woman, why did you decide to marry her? I thought it was about emotions and getting all of those feelings involved. But because you took a look at her face and you went, yo, I don't think this is on. But what about the connection? What about the genuine bond that put you two together? You forgot all about that. All about those things just because she looked different to what she was when she had makeup on. It does scream a bit shallow, but at the same time, you should have done your checks when you first started linking this woman, when you first started getting to know this woman. You should have done everything possible to find out exactly what everything was saying. And if she was insecure to not tell you, then you should have not gone forward with this whole wedding in the first place. So you're to blame because you didn't do your checks. I can't blame her. She's just trying to make it what it is. She thought you would accept her for better, for worse, even if she looks like the worst. That's what was written in the vows in the first place. And you decide to say, no, I'm not having it. Because you don't look as I'd want you to look. That to say you're a bit shallow, my friend. Because if you're a real man, you would try to sort this whole thing out. But as I said, signs like the Snoop Dogg song, you should have done those things. Are you telling me this is a sign? Should have been looking deep down inside to find out who that person really is. But you flopped. And now you have a failed marriage on your conscience. Enjoy that. But you probably have moved on now. It doesn't matter. Found some other yay and you've moved on and you decide to live your best life. Just doing the single life. Because I know now you're not going to make those mistakes again. You'll be doing the peripheral checks all the time, making sure you get their photo ID and you look what their photo ID is and you look at them in real life and you see exactly that they are lining up. So, I've got no more to say than this is just crazy. But marriages come and go. I've seen Married at First Sight. I've seen Love is Blind. They come and go. These things don't last forever. So if you've seen someone on a whim, sometimes it might not work out. And other times it may do if both parties are genuine. If both parties are there for the same thing. If you're not there for the same thing, then it's going to flop. It all falls down like the Kanye West song. And it will do. And when it all falls down. But that's all I got for this episode of Randy Prizzle Reacts. Till next reaction video, I'd react later on.